All right, we're picking up Act 2, Scene 2. Lady Macbeth enters. The alcohol that got the servants drunk has made me bold. The same liquor that quenched their thirst has fired me up. Listen, quiet. That was the owl that shrieked, with a scary good night like the bells they ring before they execute people. Macbeth must be killing the king right now. The doors to Duncan's chamber are open, and the drunk servants make a mockery of their jobs by snoring instead of protecting the king. I put so many drugs in their drinks that you can't tell if they're alive or dead. So she drugged the servants before Macbeth went in to kill Duncan. Macbeth from offstage. Who's there? What is that? Oh no. I'm afraid the servants woke up and the murder didn't happen. For us to attempt murder and not succeed would ruin us. She hears a noise. Listen to that. I put the servants' daggers where Macbeth would find them. He couldn't have missed them. If Duncan hadn't reminded me of my father when I saw him sleeping, I would have killed him myself. Macbeth enters carrying bloody daggers. My husband! I have done the deed. Did you hear a noise? I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Didn't you say something? When? Just now. As I came down? Yes. Listen, who's sleeping in the second chamber? Donalbain, looking at his bloody hands. This is a sorry sight. That's a stupid thing to say. One of the servants laughed in his sleep, and one cried murder, and they woke each other up. I stood and listened to them, but then they said their prayers and went back to sleep. Malcolm and Donalbain are asleep in the same room. One servant cried, God bless us, and the other replied, Amen, as if they had seen my bloody hands. Listening to their frightened voices, I couldn't reply Amen when they said, God bless us. Don't think about it so much. But why couldn't I say Amen? I desperately needed God's blessing, but the word Amen stuck in my throat. We can't think that way about what we did. If we do, it'll drive us crazy. So clearly Macbeth is struggling with what he just did, and he is not so happy about it. All right, I am stopping here, and you all are going to finish Act 2. Oops, nope, I'm not stopping here. Let's keep going. I thought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth is murdering sleep. Innocent sleep. Sleep that soothes away all our worries. Sleep that puts each day to rest. Sleep that relieves the weary laborer and heals hurt minds. Sleep, the main course in life's feast and the most nourishing. What are you talking about? The voice kept crying, sleep no more, to everyone in the house. Macbeth has murdered sleep, and therefore Macbeth will sleep no more. Who said that? Why, my worthy lord, you let yourself become weak when you think about things in this cowardly way. Go get some water and wash this bloody evidence from your hands. Why did you carry these daggers out of the room? They have to stay there. Go take them back and smear the sleeping guards with the blood. I can't go back. I'm afraid even to think about what I've done, and I can't stand to look at it again. Coward, give me the daggers. Dead and sleeping people can't hurt you any more than pictures can. Only children are afraid of scary pictures. If Duncan bleeds, I'll paint the servants' faces with his blood. We must make it seem like they're guilty. Lady Macbeth exits, a sound of knocking from offstage. Where's that knocking coming from? What's happening to me that I'm frightened of every noise? Looking at his hands. Whose hands are these? Ha! They're plucking out my eyes. Will all the water in the ocean wash this blood from my hands? No, instead my hands will stain the sea's scarlet, turning the green waters red. Lady Macbeth enters. My hands are as red as yours, but I would be ashamed if my heart were as pale and weak. So again, she's kind of insulting him. I hear someone knocking at the south entry. Let's go back to our bedroom. A little water will wash away the evidence of our guilt. It's so simple. You've lost your resolve. Listen, there's more knocking. Put on your nightgown in case someone comes and sees that we're awake. Snap out of your daze. Rather than have to think about my crime, I'd prefer to be completely unconscious. Wake Duncan with your knocking. I wish you could. They exit. And now you guys pick up on scene 3 and finish to 4.